Going to be taking a look at the Chess Gorilla chest bag today on Big Lou 2. And to claim it as zippers, these are nice zippers. But we're going to compare it to some other ones and see if this one is any better. Well, I bought this because the bag I had been using, the zippers wore out. They broke, they got jammed up, they just couldn't use them anymore. The pieces were not, in there safely. And because of that, and because of the claim about the zippers is the reason I bought this. And it was a bag that I had bought from House of Staunton, but it wasn't the House of Staunton brand bag. It was just an average little chest bag, and it began to fall apart after about 4 or 5 years. So I bought this one, claiming that this one is supposed to be tougher and made out of better materials. But I do have some other bags that I'd like to look at and compare. First, let's take a look at this one from House of Staunton. It's House of Staunton's premium bag. Had it for a number of years now, but I do not use it very much. One of the cool things about it is it has this drink pocket on the side if you want to hold a bottle of water. And it has this, I think this was originally designed for a cell phone, but most cell phones today, the smartphones don't fit in here. I think these bags were designed 30 years ago, back in the late 90s or early 2000s, and most people had, the little Razor flip phones that they had back then. They didn't, have the internet on them and stuff like that. And it has a pocket on the outside. This zipper is not as good as the zippers on the Chess Gorilla bag, but they work and they haven't worn out. But then again, I don't use this one very much. And actually, this set does belong to my son, and now it used to belong to me, but I gave it to my son when he was a teenager. He's now 19. Got a flex pad chest pad board in there, and got the old Ultimate pieces. And I don't know why the blue and yellow are in the same section, but these are the old Ultimate pieces. But these were the blue and yellow ones that they used to sell back in the early. That's the way he wants to do it. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with these zippers. Are fine. But if you look right here, that's kind of, it's not made as well as this Chess Gorilla one. And this one also has plenty of room for a clock. Got an old blue Cytec clock to match the blue stuff in this one. But you see this zipper jammed up right there on me as it comes around that corner. They're just not as smooth. It's jamming up there. I'm not trying to make it jam up. I'm not trying to fake this or anything. Also, if you're interested, Crossbar broke off that King many, many years ago. I epoxied it back on and it's still there. And I'm talking like 20 years ago. Or at least 18 years ago, and it's still there. So use epoxy when you repair your chess pieces. All right, let me see that zipper there is jamming up. I'm not having that problem with this one. So these zippers, they work. They haven't broken yet, but then again, I don't use this set all that much. All right, but I do like this pocket here, having a pocket there if the cell phone fits in it. Water bottle pocket, I don't see a whole lot of reason for that. That's sort of gimmick. All right, this has been my main tournament bag for many, many years. And it was from the Chess Store, and the Chess Store logo has worn off of it. I've got, a couple pins I'll put here. But it does have an outside pocket. I can certainly put my cell phone in that. Keep score sheets, coupons. Here's what's that? I don't even know what that was. Oh, that's what it was. It was a Panera gift card that I won at a tournament at Panera Bread one time. I have never used. Anyway, I keep stuff in that. So I like having the outside pocket. But you see that zipper? It's not as smooth. These don't say YKK on them either. But this Chess Store bag also doesn't have a shoulder strap. It just has these long handles. The newer ones from Chess Store do have shoulder straps. I don't know if they're made out of the same material. But I've had this one for a long, long time. But I keep vinyl board with 6 centimeter squares, so it's a little bigger than the normal 57 millimeter squares, 5.7 centimeter squares. What I keep in this one is the Marshall chess set, and I do have black, and that's a knight, man. The knight's what you want to see. I do have the black pieces separate from, this is my main tournament set that I have used for many, many years. All right. White pieces in here. All right. The standard pocket holder, the standard card holder. This is actually a little bit bigger than other card holders. But it slides in from the side, not from the top. Most of them slide in from the top. And this is sewed together. So I like that, so I can keep a book here and something else over here, but they don't snap close. Now the clock portion of this one is very big, but look what's happened. And this happened several years ago. The zipper pulls have broken off of them. All right, and so the zippers still work, but I don't have the pulls on them. They've broken off because cheap zippers. DGT 2500 clock in this one. And right back here, this part here is not padded. All right, but it does have this stuff here. I think you call those finish ends. This is dusty because I have had this a long time. This part is not padded. There's only padding on the side here and the side here, but there's no padding along the sides. So anyway, those are the other two bags that I mainly use. But these zippers are actually, I didn't notice how bad they were until I got that Chess Gorilla bag. Let's take a look at it now. All right, let's pull that back into the frame. He's got the Chess Gorilla logo on there. The fellow that owns this is a fellow named Shelby Lornman, because he wants to know. He says he's got better materials. I think this is better canvas than my Chess Store bag. I do miss having a pocket on the outside. It's just convenient to have stuff. All right, but it's got these YKK zippers, and I have to tell you, these are noticeably, absolutely noticeably smoother zippers than anything else. This part here is not very thick, and I wish it had maybe had a snap closure, a Velcro closure, or a zipper up here so you could put your cell phone in and stuff. This is common in most bags. The pencil holders are too loose for real pencils. They'll hold pins pretty well. UCF membership card, you print them now off they don't send them to you anymore. You got to print them off your computer. It goes in the back here, and then I've just put the little thing that came with it. I also ordered the wood grain thin mouse pad board. This is the Elman Burl one. I really like it. The pieces I have in here, excuse me, get a cup of Joe. And yes, I'm drinking from a Christmas cup, even though it's April. It's Easter time. But it still holds coffee just as well as any other time of year, you know? All right. What's weird about this one is most of them, the zippers zip this way. So when you open the bag this way and you go here, these compartments open with the hinge in the back. Here are the hinges in the front, so it opens like that. And these are the Chess House Emisario chess pieces. They're pretty nice plastic pieces. They sort of replaced my Marshall as my favorite pieces. I bought the tan and brown ones. And I did a review on these pieces. I do like these pieces quite a bit. Whether I'll use them in a tournament, I don't know, because I also got the board that sans notation, doesn't have notation on it, so I don't have to worry about people complaining about the board being backwards or something stupid like that when you're playing Blitz and not taking notation anyway. All right, so anyway, these pieces are nice. They go in there. They match this board pretty well. And I've got the Gorilla chess clock. And I have to tell you, it barely fits in this compartment. But this zipper just zips around there real smoothly. It's amazing how smooth these zippers are. I can't brag about them enough. He talks about having these finished ends here, but the other ones have something sewed like that too. Whether all the materials are higher quality, maybe, this is a really soft, flexible padding thing, and there's padding back here. My chest store one does not have padding on the bottom. So when you set the thing down like this and it's all zipped up, these zippers are just fantastic. I love them. There's padding on this side too, and there's not on my chest store one. I don't remember if there is on that HOS one or not. Anyway, I really like this bag. It's a compact, much more compact than the one I keep the Marshall set in. That chest store one, it's a little bit bigger. The zippers, I can't brag about the zippers enough. They are so smooth. They are plastic coil zippers, but they are just, I don't expect these to wear out. I just don't. They just feel better. He's got a video bragging on them, but he's trying to sell you the bag. I'm just telling you, I purchased this bag. I'm not trying to sell you the bag, make no money off of it. I'm just trying to tell you, if you're thinking about getting a good chest bag, the zippers on my older one, it kind of looked like this. They wore out. I threw it away. I ordered this one, and I'm happy I did. I've had it about 3-4 weeks now, and glad I bought it. Thanks for watching Big Lou 2.